don't care. I don't care. You are literally in the middle of a plea and sentencing. You are not showing respect to your client. You are not showing respect to the court. You are not doing your job.
My apologies. I was trying to make sure I didn't have a client with a missed bond appearance. I was not.
Again,
I understand that.
Cause, not your concern during a plea and sentencing or any other hearing. Otherwise, your butt should never be on Zoom. It should always be in the seat next to your client, because that is so unprofessional. That is so unethical, what you just did. Now, I don't know where you stopped listening and paying attention to the hearing that you're involved in and where you didn't. So now I have to start over. My apologies to you, Mr. McCarthy. Sincerely. Now, Mr. McCarthy, again, I'm going to go over all of this stuff with you. Your attorney, hopefully focusing directly only on you, went over the plea questionnaire waiver of rights with you, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you believe he went over it thoroughly with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he went over it word for word?
Yes, Your Honor.
And all of those things, again, you're 27, high school diploma, read, write, understand English, no medications, drugs, or alcohol in the last 24 hours.
No, Your Honor.
No mental illnesses or disorders.
No, Your Honor.
Because you're charged with crimes, you're entitled to constitutional rights. Each of those rights is listed on the plea questionnaire. Did your attorney go over those rights with you word for word?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand them completely?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that, or do you need me to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that the state would have to prove that you possessed a prescription drug without having a valid prescription?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the maximum penalty could be a fine of up to $500 or 6 months of incarceration or both?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that there's the agreement that's been reached for you to have costs and 1 year of probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand I'm not bound to follow that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I could sentence you to a maximum penalty if I thought it was warranted. Understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, your attorney, he went over that criminal complaint with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
With those facts that allege what happened that day and why you were charged with the crime?
Yes, Your Honor.
For the most part, are those facts accurate?
They are.
Are you admitting here today that in fact did possess a prescription drug without a valid prescription?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Keene,
Yes,
may
Your
the
Honor.
court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint with the statement made by Mr. McCarthy to find a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you, Mr. McCarthy, for you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and intelligently. That means you're telling the court you fully understand what you're doing.
Yes, Your Honor.
And voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has your attorney represented you competently?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he answered all of your questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he looked at this matter thoroughly?
Yes, Your Honor.
At this point in time, are you satisfied with his services?
I am.
Okay. You have any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
No, Your Honor.
And if I didn't ask this before, he's appearing by video, right? Do you understand you have the right to have him seated right next to you, to sit there and pay attention to what's going on? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you and so you are okay with him appearing by video?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions for Mr. Keene or the court before I proceed? Because I can send you to a breakout session in our Zoom room, or I can say you can have time to go quick, give your attorney a call if you need that. Any questions?
Not about this, Your Honor.
Okay. Then as to amended count, well, formal motion to amend to possessing a prescription drug without a valid prescription.
So made.
Granted. How do you wish to plead to the amended count 1?
Guilty.
The court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your plea of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of the amended count 1. Counts 2, 3, and 4 will be dismissed and read in for purposes of sentencing. A judgment of conviction will be entered today. Argument, Mr. Schmidt.
I think at least from Burnett County's perspective, we're mostly concerned with the substances that Mr. McCarthy is using. He doesn't seem to have any criminal history up until 2021 when he gets that fleeing in Washburn County. And then subsequently, he would be convicted of another fleeing in Minnesota in which he had fentanyl and methamphetamine on him, or more precisely, a tinfoil that tested positive for fentanyl, and then some powdery substance that tested positive for methamphetamine. So that was in February. Our case came a few months later. So fentanyl is an extremely dangerous drug. It's very easy to overdose on it. Our concern is making sure people don't get addicted to it. It's extremely addictive too. So this disposition shows that because of the things he's already done, we don't need to pile on with more felony convictions. However, we still have some supervision to make sure that we're making sure that he can have the tools he needs to defeat that. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Keene.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd encourage the court to adopt the recommendation because, as the DA pointed out, there's mostly a substance abuse issue, and Mr. McCarthy has worked diligently over the past, several months plus, taking advantage of his, used his, taking advantage of benefit available to him as a veteran to get inpatient treatment through the VA, along with outpatient treatment, and he's been doing that so that he can, take custody and care for his child, and be involved in the child's life. And Mr. McCarthy has, managed for, since coming back into compliance with the court, he's, managed to avoid further legal trouble while completing treatment, which, as the court and the DA is well aware, is not always easy when you're, trying to overcome substance abuse disorders, over the length of this case. And I think the fact that he's managed to do that while making to treatment other things is proof that a probation to provide continued supervision over Mr. McCarthy is an appropriate result for this court. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. McCarthy, is there anything you want to tell me you want me to know about this and about you?
I know we touched on the substance abuse stuff, and that is just one of the biggest things that I'm proud of at this point is staying sober and remaining sober. And that is not anything I think the court or anybody has to worry about. And it's upmost on my mind, but I don't, I just see good things coming. So I appreciate your guys' help with everything also.
How long have you been sober?
Since August 5th of last year was the last time that I used fentanyl. So I'm coming up on a year.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That is something to be very proud of. You're a veteran?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where did you serve?
In Washington State, and I did training in Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri, and then I was stationed in Washington State.
Okay. How long were you in this service?
2 years and some change. It wasn't very long.
And so you have access to VA resources?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation anywhere else?
Just in this county.
In this county?
So I got put on probation in Minnesota, and then they transferred me over here. So technically I am on probation in Minnesota, but I just am handled by Burnett County for probation.
Yep, I understand that. Okay, that's good to know. So in Minnesota, what were you convicted of?
The fleeing and evading.
And how long were you on probation?
2 years in Minnesota. Or I think Minnesota had given me 3 years.
So when's your discharge date?
2030.
Okay. And the fleeing, when did that happen?
In February of 2023, I think, in Minnesota.
What happened? Why'd you flee?
I was scared. I was homeless. I was on drugs. I didn't want to go to jail. I was just making the wrong decisions. I think the biggest thing that contributed to that was the substance abuse.
You have kids?
I do not.
You do not have kids?
No, I got the DNA test back and it turns out that I was not the father of the baby boy. So
It could be sad, it could be glad.
yep.
Both could be either.
Right.
You have a home?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who do you live with?
Richard Cook.
You sober?
Yes.
Good friend?
Yes.
You have a sober network?
I do.
Who?
The guy I live with, I met him when I was in treatment in St. Cloud in VA. That's how I had linked up with him.
That's why you moved here?
That is how I met Rich.
Okay, but why did you move to Burnett County? Oh my God, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Just dawned on me who you are.
Yep.
Yeah, sad. For the baby thing.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Well, it looks like you're doing good. And your mom?
Doing well.
And she's sober and she's strong in there.
Yes, she is.
Seems like a very great woman.
She is.
Okay. And I forget where she lives.
Cable.
Yeah, that's right. So it's close, but not close.
Yep.
Okay. You go to any sober groups?
I was attending AA and going to the Compassion House, and I was attending them. Now the weather's been nice. I've been doing a lot of stuff outside, so I should probably go start back and attending them again. But I was hitting them all the spots that are available in the area.
So you know what your triggers are and what makes you crave substances?
Yes, Your Honor.
Want to explain? Want to talk? You don't have to, but
My triggers for me are, it could be people, certain people that I hang around. My mood, my environment.
if you get triggered, what's the plan?
I call my family, my little brother, my sister. I FaceTime them if anything's not going how it should for me.
You need probation?
I think I wouldn't say no to that. I think having probation there as a helping stepping stone would be good for me. Having resources in the community.
Sounds like you have access to a lot of resources.
Yes, Your Honor.
So are you saying that you think probation could be another helping hand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Want probation, you'll get probation. I was considering not, but because it sounds like you have a very good sober network and access to resources, but I'm not going to deny you if you feel that you need an extra hand.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So you have went through a lot in the last 5 years, let's say.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
And I know that from other places, and I'm not going to go into it, but I do have an idea of your history, that you were homeless, and then you came back here, and I'm so glad you met Rich, because it sounds like that's a really good connection for you. I know your mom and your sister, and they seem like very good, solid, upstanding, respectable people. So that's a good source that you can rely on. Use it. Always use it. I don't think you're a threat to the community. Quite honestly, I think you are steps ahead of where someone else could be that is in need of probation. But again, I'm not going to deny it if you want it, honestly. So, what I'm going to do is I will follow the recommendation, 1 year of probation with conditions of absolute sobriety, no use or possession of any illegal drugs, substances, or paraphernalia, no alcohol, regular or testing upon agent discretion. Are you working?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where do you work?
With Rich, he does HVAC stuff and I've been, his apprentice or laborer.
That is an excellent field to get into. Excellent. All right, so, and I'm gonna say gainful employment, keep that up, keeps you out of trouble. I'm not gonna order you to go to any AA meetings or other sober meetings. I highly recommend it. So you don't lose that. All right, you have 20 days to appeal. Well, actually, I'm gonna order $443 in fines and fees. We have more than that in bail to cover that. So you get a check back, or whomever posted it will get the money back. You have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. You must report to probation immediately. But first you're gonna go to the jail to get your DNA because they need that.
Mhm.
You have the right to request it be expunged through a written letter to the Department of Justice, but Minnesota probably already has it in the CODIS system, so, but you still are free to do that. It's easy to do, Google, and it'll show you how to do it. So go take care of your DNA, go to probation immediately, get that all set up and ready to go. Address still on Kruger Road,
Yes, Your Honor.
telephone ends in 1364.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Schmidt, anything I'm missing?
Nothing from me.
Mr. Keen?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned. You're gonna need a DNA thing to go to the jail. Go get that stuff done. Congratulations, I guess, but I'm commending you. You have done so much work since last August. I'm just so
Thank
proud of you. Keep it up. Mr. Keen, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't respond. I was just trying to pull up the case for Mr. McCarthy. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 115, State of Wisconsin versus Dylan McCarthy. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. McCarthy appears in person with his counsel Glenn Keen by video conferencing. We're set for a tentative plea and sentencing. Is this matter proceeding as such, Mr. Keen?
Yes, Your Honor, and I just filed the plea paperwork shortly. I apologize for the lateness on it. I was trying to contact my other client for this afternoon, and I'd sent the proof of that to ADA Villard instead. And it called for a reduction to a misdemeanor upon proof of completion of treatment. Mr. McCarthy has that. I don't know if he's had a chance to present that to District Attorney Schmidt for his review.
Why don't you go show Mr. Schmidt?
I've already gotten it.
Okay, you're
Okay.
good to go. All right, so all I'm waiting for is the plea questionnaire, which has now come through. Okay, and so what kind of treatment did you complete?
CSG SUD and substance abuse, cognitive behavioral therapy skills and substance use disorder group. I did a few of them, but this was the most recent one.
Oh, good, I'm glad to hear that. How many weeks and things were they?
The inpatient was 30 days and then I went to the intensive outpatient was a 12-week course.
And how are you feeling?
Good.
Good, I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you.
Okay, formal motion to amend from count. Which one would you be amending?
I need to know what it says on the plea questionnaire.
Well,
Oh,
It
sorry,
says-
it would be sorry, Your Honor, it would be amending
But
the
it's-
possession of narcotic drugs to possession of amphetamine. And DRI the others.
okay, I was just confused because there's not a possession of methamphetamine charge, it's the narcotic drugs, so. I was just confused about that. I believe it's count one, so a motion to amend count one to, an amphetamine.
So made.
Okay. Granted. So I do have the plea questionnaire waiver of rights form in front of me, and it appears that you signed that document. Is that accurate?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little confused about why it says amphetamine on there. I don't know if that's a legal term or something, but there wasn't any like thing of that involved in the
The
case.
offer in the case was a misdemeanor. I would have assumed we maybe would have done a different one.
I would think so too, because that totally shocked me when I saw that, because I'm
Okay.
like, there's not a possession of methamphetamine here.
Right.
And so
Right.
honestly, if you're gonna get the credit of having a misdemeanor.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that's the one I found in there. It was a misdemeanor in the statute, but if there's a different one the DA was thinking of, I'd certainly,
Sure, one sec.
And here's the deal. Mr. Keen went over everything else with you on that plea questionnaire, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so I can go over, if it is amended to something else, I can go over all of that and what that means to make sure that you understand, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
What I would suggest instead is fentanyl is a drug that can be prescribed. So instead doing possession of an illegally obtained prescription, 450.11 sub 7 sub H.
Okay, that sounds much better to me.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did you get that? Okay. All right. You okay with that, Mr. Keen?
yes, Your Honor. And that has a lower penalty than the other, if I recall correctly. I'm just pulling it up just to refresh me.
It's an unclassified misdemeanor with a penalty of $500 and or 6 months jail.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so, Mr. McCarthy. Now, discarding the charge and the maximum penalties that Mr. Keen went over with you. He went over everything else with you thoroughly,
Yes, Your Honor.
essentially word for word,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you understand everything completely.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're 27, you can read, write, you understand the English language, high school diploma or equivalent, no alcohol, drugs, or medications.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you receiving any treatment for a mental illness or disorder?
No, Your Honor. I completed that through this.
Excellent. And on that document, there's a list of constitutional rights. Did Mr. Keen go over those rights with you thoroughly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that once you plead guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need me to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
I do not.
You understand them and that you're giving them up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that here, it's possession of an elite, possession of a prescription or prescription illegally? I need to get that real name down. What is the name of the possession?
Possession of a prescription drug without a valid prescription.
Prescription. Okay, so do you understand that you were being charged with possession of a prescription drug without having a valid prescription?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that the state would have to prove that you possessed medication that requires a prescription and that you did not have a prescription for that medication?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $500 or 6 months of incarceration or both?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you also understand that there's an agreement here for costs only and for costs and for 1 year of probation? Do you understand I'm not bound to follow that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Said differently, I could sentence you to the maximum penalty if I thought it was warranted.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that criminal complaint with your attorney that original charging document?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in that document, there's a section called the probable cause section where it basically says what happened that day and why you were charged with the crimes.
Yes, Your Honor.
For the most part, are those facts accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty to possession of a prescription without a valid prescription because you're guilty of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Keen, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint to find a factual basis along with the statement made by Mr. McCarthy? You're muted. And Mr. Keen, you're muted. Is he here? Is he there? Is he anywhere? Are you there, Mr. Keen? Can you hear me or no hear me? Nope, I don't think you can hear me. I don't know what you're doing. Are you doing something else during a hearing that you have with me? What in God's green earth were you doing, Mr. Keen? Not paying attention, not being here in our plea and sentencing. What were you doing? Because I know you were talking, I know you were doing something, and you weren't listening.
Your Honor, my apologies. My client for 215, I just called. I had not been able to reach him. I was trying to.
Quinn, the state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mark Quinn appears by video conferencing, as does his counsel, Glenn Keen. We're set today in this matter for, it says plea and sentencing. Mr. Keen, you wanted to have a breakout session with Mr. Quinn because you think that with talking to the district attorney that you have an agreement. Can you please update me? Let me know what we're doing today.
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize for that. I sent email to ADA Villard and not about the specific thing. Because Mr. Quinn, I crossed wires and that was my fault. I've been out of town and had a hard time getting contacted. So basically, Your Honor, what this deal would call for is to amend the switch around case, the possession of meth charge to a charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, which is statute 961.573, paragraph 1. I spent the time with Mr. Quinn going over the elements of it, the range of the maximum potential penalty and the constitutional rights he'd be waiving. And Mr. Quinn would also plead, guilty to the traffic citation in 25 TR 953. And I would note that Mr. Quinn has spent 25 days in jail because he was arrested on November 14th, 2025, and bail was posted for him on December 8th, 2025.
What's the basis for amending possession of methamphetamine party to a crime to paraphernalia?
He completed inpatient treatment.
That's a big jump down. How long was your treatment, Mr. Quinn?
45 days, Your Honor.
What have you been doing since?
I got a job. I reunited with my family. I am currently about to move into my own place, and I am doing pretty good.
How many days have you been sober?
Since January 1st.
That's excellent. That's a pretty long time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So that's what we're doing, Mr. Schmidt?
Yes, Your Honor.
Formal motion to amend to a possession of paraphernalia.
So made.
Granted. I don't have a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form, but I'll go over some things with you. Mr. Quinn, how old are you?
I'm 39 years old.
And you can read, write, you understand the English language?
Yes.
Any mental illnesses or disorders?
Not that I know of.
Do you understand that you would have the right to go to a trial? You would have the right to have your attorney cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you. You would have the right to testify on your own behalf or remain silent and not have your silence used against you. You would also have the right to have a jury trial in which 12 of your peers would need to reach a unanimous decision as to a guilty verdict or find you not guilty. Do you understand all of those rights?
I do, Your Honor.
You understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation.
I do.
Do you understand that the state would have to prove that you possessed an item of, you possessed an item and that the item is paraphernalia and it was used to inhale or some other way digest a controlled substance?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $500 or 30 days of incarceration or both.
Yes.
You understand that there's an agreement here for costs and quite honestly for time served, because you should, if you sat it, you should get it for that, but I don't have to follow that. Do you understand
yes.
that?
Yep.
I could sentence you to the maximum if I wish to do so. Do you understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
Are you admitting here today you in fact did possess an item of drug paraphernalia
Yes,
and you knew it was drug paraphernalia?
I did.
Your attorney and yourself are appearing by video conferencing. Do you understand you have the right to be here in person?
I do understand that right.
And you're waiving that right to appear by video?
I am.
If at any time, he said, yeah. If at any time you have any questions or you need to talk to your attorney, let me know and I'll send you into another confidential breakout session, okay?
Okay.
Okay, has anyone made any threats or promises to you for you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
I am.
and voluntarily?
Voluntarily, yes.
Has your attorney represented you competently?
He has.
He's answered all your questions
Yes.
and he's looked at this matter thoroughly?
As far as I know, yes.
Any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed and ask for your plea?
No, Your Honor, I just want to give my thanks to the court, and I really appreciate the, I've been working really hard, and I just want to let you know that I'm real thankful that you said that about my 5 months over, and just thanks.
Something to be really proud of, Mr. Quinn. Okay, so as to the amended count of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you wish to plead?
I plead guilty.
Court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I will find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'll find a factual basis to accept your plea of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of possession of drug paraphernalia. Judgment of conviction will be entered today. As to operating without a valid license, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of guilt. Argument and sentencing recommendation, Mr. Schmidt.
Thank you. I think this is appropriate because simple possession is not a crime of moral turpitude. This was an extremely small amount of substance. It was a gram weighed in the baggie, so it's very small amount. He's done inpatient treatment. He's spent time in jail. He's had punishment, therefore, from that front. This is appropriate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Keen.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Quinn has been consistent with me throughout the case that, you know, there's paraphernalia, but that the item, the actual illicit substance was not his. He had stated that to law enforcement officers, if you look at the criminal complaint, but he did not deny having the, that there's paraphernalia that's related to him in the car. And, a paraphernalia charge is one that, if you, allow people in your car who use drugs, it's one you're more likely to get to. That said, he also admitted that he had a substance abuse problem and he, took it upon himself to seek treatment. I mean, obviously there was an incentive for him with an offer, but he did go to treatment. He successfully completed treatment, and that information was provided to the district attorney's office. So that, combined with a small amount in possession and Mr. Quinn's description of what he's done, to maintain his sobriety and rebuild his life since he completed the treatment inpatient in February are valid reasons for the court to consider the modest, the time served and the fine as adequate punishment, and that the charges, ended up getting rehabilitation without need for formal supervision in Wisconsin, a state where he does not reside. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Quinn, anything else you want me to know before I sentence?
I just appreciate what you said, and I want to thank the courts for your leniency and everything that you guys are doing for me. If there's anything else that I need to do or could do, please let me know.
Thank you, Mr. Quinn. In looking at this case, it does, and how it was charged is it's a lot more serious than it whittles down to be. And the fact that you admitted that you have a substance abuse problem and that you did seek treatment, and then you did complete a 45-day treatment, and you are 5 months sober, and you are working, you have a job, and you now are getting into your own place to live. Those are all big things. And I am proud of you to hear that you're doing and accomplishing all of these things. You are taking control of your life right now. You are in control, and you are taking control, and you are not letting a substance control you. All positive things, Mr. Quinn. So I'm very glad to hear all of those things. So I don't believe that you are a risk to the community. And you're getting emotional, and it makes me happy to see that you have changed your life so much. I will follow a recommendation of, I'm going to order 25 days in jail. You have 25 days jail credit. You're good to go there. You sat it. So you should get credit. I'm going to order $443 in fines and fees for the misdemeanor. And with regards to the citation, $200.50, 3 points off of your license. You have enough to cover that with bail. The rest will be sent back to whomever posted it. You have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. I do need you to contact the Burnett County Sheriff's Department and see if they need your DNA, because I have to order you provide your DNA. In a case like this, you would definitely be able to request it be expunged from the Wisconsin system anyway, but not in the whole CODIS system. That's up to the Department of Justice and whether or not you have DNA already in that CODIS system. But you can request it be expunged through a written letter to the Department of Justice, the Wisconsin Department of Justice. It's easy to do. You can Google it, and it gives you steps on how to do it. I said the 20 days to appeal. I said how super proud I am of you. Keep it up, Mr. Quinn. Anything I'm missing, Mr. Schmidt?
Not from me.
Mr. Keen?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Quinn, and definitely keep up all that you're doing.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned.
Your Honor, it's not formal business,
Yes.
but again, I would like to reiterate my apologies for trying to do two things at once. What happened is I have started new employment outside the legal profession. I'm wrapping up my current cases. I was supposed to be back yesterday. I did not get back until this morning, so I had not had a chance. So I had to work because I had a different phone number for Mr. Quinn, and I had not been able to reach him. So when I got the call, I just want to make sure we're on the same page and try to resolve this case and make sure that there wasn't a warrant, which I did not know. But I recognize that it was inappropriate, and I again apologize to the court for that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Keen. I do appreciate that. I do think you need to also speak with Mr. McCarthy because he is your client. So please do that. You said you're moving jobs?
Yes, sir. I've already switched. I don't care to discuss that on, on the record. I don't know.
No,
if they're
you don't have to.
Okay,
but,
so, okay, didn't know if YouTube was on or whatever, or if it's still in
just-
session.
All right, Mr. Kitchen Master, come on up. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CM 218, State of Wisconsin versus Dale Kitchen Master Jr. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Kitchen Master appears in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter, return on warrant. He failed to appear timely at the last hearing. The court issued a warrant. I believe it was for $150, $265. All right. And you need to pay $150 for the class. And now, well, there's money here sitting. And what is the agreement that's been reached?
It was to complete that domestic violence education course with Mr. Dave Hatch, and we would reduce this to a citation.
All right, to a forfeiture. And you still wish to continue with that?
Yes.
Okay, formal motion to amend,
So made.
granted. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Court will accept your plea of guilt. I will assess $115 for fines and fees. I'll waive the rest. All right. And then $150 of the bail that you would still have posted. I'm going to direct the clerk to pay it to Dave Hatch, Restorative Justice, and you should be good to go.
All right,
All right.
thank you.
See how things work out, Mr. Kitchen
Well,
Master.
yeah, you just gotta be on time. I was an hour late last time. I called in, I'm like, hey, when do I have court? They're like 10, or it was at 10 o'clock and it's 9 o'clock.
And you know me, don't you, Mr. Kitchen Master?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. How are you doing though?
Awesome.
Good. You look good. You look healthy. You look happy. Good. Keep it up. Mr. Felisky, who first?
Your Honor, make a special appearance for Andreas Olson.
Mr. Olson. For the record, Mr. Olson, I know you requested to appear by telephone, but I denied it because I don't know why. You have to give me a reason why.
Oh, I last minute's babysitter.
Oh, so next time, if you don't have an attorney, if you have an attorney, you have to go through the attorney. But next time or any other time you want to appear by telephone or Zoom or anything like that, you need to let me know why. Generally in writing is much, much better than just calling and saying, hey, can I appear by Zoom? I can't find a babysitter, something like that. But writing is much, much better. Okay, so that's the reason why I said no. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 861, State of Wisconsin versus Andreas Olson. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Olson appears in person with Joel Felisky making a special appearance on his behalf here today. We're set for an initial appearance. Mr. Olson, you received a copy of that criminal complaint, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand those charges and the maximum penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need me to go over them with you in any more detail?
No.
So the no formal reading, still on Tyler Road,
Yes.
not guilty pleas?
Yes, ma'am.
Not guilty pleas be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Is there an offer that could be presented at this time, or do we need to go down the normal course?
No, an offer can be presented, Your Honor. It's to do some kind of AODA assessment, and then plead for the plead for the lewd and lascivious for cost. DRI, the drug paraphernalia charge.
All right, so it looks like you appear for, does he qualify?
He does not
He
qualify,
does
Your Honor.
not qualify. So I'm gonna go over something and then Mr. Felisky is gonna want to tell you a little bit of things too, okay? You do not qualify for a public defender. That means you can either retain your own private attorney, you can apply for a court-appointed attorney, which is still at your cost, but it's only $100 an hour versus the $400 or so dollars an hour that you pay for a private attorney. Still same great private attorneys. They just agree to take it for a lesser cost to kind of give back kind of thing. And so, or you can represent yourself. Right now, an offer has been presented to do an AODA assessment like with Aurora. family counseling. That is, I believe, is like $285, $6 or $7. And you complete that, and then the state is offering, you plead to the first count, which is that lewd, lascivious behavior exposure. The other one, the other misdemeanor would be dismissed and read in, but they would recommend to the court costs only, no jail time, no probation, nothing, just costs only. So that is the offer that's been presented. So Mr. Flisky will talk to you about some things, and then you need to decide if you want an attorney at this point, or if you want to represent yourself. If you want an attorney, what route you need to go. If you do want a court-appointed attorney, you're going to need to fill out the application before you leave here today, so that I have that information and I can get an attorney appointed to you. And you would need to have a down payment. Probably for something like this, the down payment would probably just be $250. Okay, so that's my spiel. I need to set another court date, and then we'll go off the record. Mr. Flisky can speak with you if he wishes, because you're not going to have anything else you want on the record, Mr. Flisky, or will you?
Not at this time. Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll get you another court date. I am going to schedule you July 20th at 1 p.m. Okay, July 20th at 1 p.m. You can come get your notice, you can talk to Mr. Flisky, and then just decide attorney, which kind, or represent yourself for a while, because you can represent yourself. Okay, all right. Mr. Chapman, who would you like?
Let's start with Ms. Bolio.
We will go on the record in the matters 25 CT 56, 26 CM 37, State of Wisconsin versus Marie Bolio. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Ms. Bolio appearing in person with counsel Daniel Chapman. We're set today in these matters for return on warrant. I believe warrant is quashed. $250 has been posted. Mr. Chapman, is there an update you can provide the court?
Judge, I actually just spoke with Ms. Bolio today for the first time in quite a while. Her address has not been good, and I haven't tried her phone number since April, but it didn't work then. She tells me it does work now. So I have a new address to give, and I've relayed the offer to her, and I think we will probably be fine setting it for a plea and sentencing.
All right, so you have a new address. It's not on Angeline Avenue?
No, it's my P.O. box,
P.O. Box
135 Siren.
135 Siren. All right, telephone still ends in 1528?
Yeah.
Okay, what we can do is we can set this for a tentative plea and sentencing. You'll discuss all of that with your attorney. How quickly would you like it?
She's going to need some time. It involves both reinstating her license and doing anger management with Mr. Hatch.
Okay, what process have you already engaged in getting your license?
I gotta pay the 200 and through that Aurora.
Okay.
And then go back to AODA.
Okay, so it's gonna take you a little bit of time. I can do August 5th at 2:15.
That would be fine. Does it work for you?
That should give you plenty of time, hopefully, to get all of the stuff done. Keep your attorney updated and informed, because if you're not able to complete everything by then, we can move it to a different date and time. Just make sure you have him all the way updated. Okay, stay in contact. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Then we are adjourned. Ms. Gould?
Yep, thank you.
Do you want your notice?
There you go.
I just step over that thing half the time. Did we say 2:15, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 45, 26 TR 305, State of Wisconsin versus Crystal Buell. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Is it said differently?
Buell.
Buell, I'm so sorry. We have Miss Buell appearing in person with her counsel, Daniel Chapman. We're set today for initial appearances. Mr. Chapman, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Miss Buell?
Yes, I was. She does understand the charges and the possible penalties.
All right, formal reading or waive?
We will waive formal reading.
Okay, not guilty, please. As to the misdemeanors?
As to the misdemeanor, yes, and we're prepared to waive the preliminary hearing outright.
Excellent. Okay. Before we do that, are you still on Smith Street, number 1?
Correct, yes.
And I have a telephone ending in 7235.
Yep.
May we send you text message notifications?
Yes.
Not guilty, please, to the misdemeanor and to the ticket matter. Did your attorney go over with you what it is to have a preliminary hearing? That's that hearing where the state has the burden to prove that a felony was probably committed and probably committed by you?
Yes.
And so do you understand that by waiving your right to a preliminary hearing, it means that at least the state can meet that burden?
Yes.
Do you understand at a preliminary hearing, your attorney would be able to ask questions of the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you? He'd be able to produce evidence on your behalf or possibly discover things about the case, which could include defenses. But for today's purposes only, and this hearing only, you're giving up those rights?
Yes.
Do you understand that if the state does not meet its burden as to a preliminary hearing, the court could reduce that felony to a misdemeanor or dismiss it altogether? But for today's purposes, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Do you understand that once you give up the right, it's forever and you can't get it back?
Yes.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing and voluntarily?
Yes.
I will find that you're competent, you're freely, intelligently, and voluntarily waiving your right to a preliminary hearing. I will find probable cause and bind the matter over. Information, Mr. Vila.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm in the process of going through and filing the information now. It will mirror the criminal complaint.
Proceed with an arraignment or set for another date.
Since it mirrors the complaint, we can go today.
All right, she understands all of those and wishes to enter a not guilty plea.
She does understand the charges and the possible penalties. We will waive reading of the information, and she pleads not guilty to the felony.
Not guilty pleas are all entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Just a status, Mr.
Yes,
Chapman.
please. If you could give us a status that could be used for a plea if it's settled, I'd appreciate it.
I could give you 1:15 on 7/20. You're here at 1 o'clock on that day.
That would be fine then.
All right, 7/20, 1:15. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, it's going there.
Oh, hi, Storm. I should have recognized you. I didn't really look at you. We got your mail back, so I'm gonna need to get an update and then remind you of all your funds and fees.
All right.
Are you paying on them?
Oh, I can start now. I got a job.
Oh, where do you work?
Hinckley
Where in Hinckley?
at the casino.
At the casino?
Yep.
You know what we could do?
Yeah.
We could just go do an income assignment. So then it'll take it right off of your check and you won't even know that it's gone.
Okay.
So you want to do that?
Yeah.
So when we're done here, what you're gonna need to do is go talk to Amy, the clerk outside. Can you send Amy a message? Okay, so we had Olivia send Amy a message outside that you're gonna stop when we're done to do the income assignment, okay? The way you
Okay.
sign it. All right. And so let me find your case. What? Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 55, State of Wisconsin versus Storm Thayer. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Mr. Thayer appearing in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Thayer, you're here without an attorney. You can represent yourself or you can apply for a public defender or retain your own private attorney. We've had mail that has come back and it was sent to 2 different addresses. What is the correct address to send mail to you?
7173 Loon Creek Circle,
7173
3 Loon Creek Circle.
Moon Creek Circle.
Yeah.
And where's that?
Danbury.
That's in Danbury. Okay, so that's your correct address.
Yo.
Okay, now, before we go normal course, is this something that an offer could be presented?
Yes, but it looks like we're waiting for a restitution number. It looks like, just to give the court an idea, we're gonna be pursuing that program that Dave Hatch does that's related to misdemeanor retail theft.
The shoplifting one?
Yes.
Okay, and so, Mr. Thayer, did you get a copy of that criminal complaint?
Yes.
And so, and you can read, right? You understand the English language?
Yes.
Do you need me to read that criminal charge to you and the maximum possible penalties, or do you understand it?
I understand it.
Do you need me to read anything on that criminal complaint to you at all?
No.
Okay, we got your updated address, and your telephone, does it end in 3935?
No, it's got a new one.
What is it?
218 340 4228.
Okay, may we send you text message notifications?
Yeah.
A not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf, okay? At this time, we're gonna set it out for a couple months down the road, or 45 to 60 days down the road, okay? The offer here is, and I'm gonna give you this sheet. The offer is to take this shoplifting class that Dave Hatch, Restorative Justice, has, and it costs $50. And you're gonna have to pay that and do the class. And what would you're just waiting on restitution, so it'd be do the class, pay the restitution up front, and
Yep.
then what would,
It looks like it's conviction for cost only.
okay, so, and then they would ask that you plead to the charge for costs only, okay? And so think about that. You can think if you want an attorney at the next hearing, you can accept this offer in this agreement, but the recommendation again is for costs, no jail, no probation, nothing like that, okay?
All right.
And if, I know that you owe a lot in other juvenile matters and other things. So Mr. Thayer, if you are going to accept the offer or seriously consider that, I'll let you know. I'll give you a deal on the court costs and fees, because I do know that you owe a lot and it's taken you a bit to get your job. So I'll only do the mandatory fees and I'll waive the rest, okay?
Okay.
But, so consider all of that. We do need your fingerprints. And so you're gonna need to get a form up here and a new notice once I give you the date from the clerk, and then go to the sheriff's department and provide your fingerprints, okay?
All right.
So I'm going to give you July 23rd at 10:15. July 23rd at 10:15. So that gives you 2 months almost to be able to do this class if you wish to do it, because it's 4 weeks, but it's 1 hour sessions. And then so you can do this class, and then by then we should have restitution, hopefully, correct? Yes. Okay. And then you'll know what the restitution cost will be, and then you can seriously consider that offer if you wish to do so.
All right.
Okay? If not, and you want an attorney, take care of that before you come, okay? So there's your form, and it has Dave Hatch's information on it, and it's the youth shoplifting one, the way bottom one, and then get the form for fingerprints. Thank you. We are adjourned. Mr. Chapman, do you have another one? Oh, okay. Mr. Flisky.
All right, Zachary Pillay, special appearance.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 58, State of Wisconsin versus Zachary Pillay. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Pillay appears in person with counsel Joel Flisky making a special appearance on his behalf here today. Before we go down the normal road, Mr. Vila, who appears in person, is there an offer that can be presented?
Yes, Your Honor, this was a situation that we referred for the THC diversion program, but I guess we had an incorrect address. If he does that, we'll dismiss the entire case. Otherwise, it's plea for an ordinance on the THC, dismiss and read in the drug paraphernalia.
Do you understand what that program is?
I think I received something in the mail.
You should have. And
The equity
but
side.
before you leave here today, go to the district attorney's office. They can give you more information. Is that something you wish to consider and accept?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll set this a couple months down the road. That'll give you plenty of time to take care of and do that program because I think it's only like a 4-hour online program or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. And you're gonna have to pay their costs and whatever that is. So let's schedule you for July 23rd at 10:15, July 23rd at 10:15. If you've done the class, you've done the things and you've provided proof to the district attorney's office, you will not need to come back. Okay? It looks like we have everything we need. You can come get your notice and then you're free to go. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't let you talk, Mr. Whiskey.
Not a problem with that, Your Honor.
Any other ones?
Well, Your Honor, I did want to introduce our intern. You're with us again for the summer.
Hey.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So what does she do?
Well, she's assisting us with
Mr. Vargas? Do you speak English at all? Only Spanish? Do you understand any English? I do not believe we have the ability to have an interpreter today.
We do have an interpreter present by Zoom.
Oh, there you are. I see you. Okay, there we go.
Your Honor, would I be able to speak Mr. Belisle in the breakout room?
Sure. I was just trying to find him on there. Okay. Thank you. How do you say your last name, Ashley?
It's Lilon.
Lilon. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry, it's the Spanish interpreter. All right, then let's do Mr. Vargas first. Miss Lilon, can you make sure that he knows to come up here?
Yes, absolutely. Señor Vargas, vamos a llamar su caso ahora. Puede presentarse aquí adelante, ahí se puede sentar en la mesa.
Just come have a seat at the table.
Tome asiento aquí en la mesa.
All right, we will go on the record in the matters 26 TR 161, 162, 179, 287, 288.
Nosotros vamos a abrir el acta en los casos 26 TR 161, 162, 179, 287 y 288.
County of Burnett versus Pedro Vargas.
En nombre del condado de Burnett contra Pedro Vargas.
The court will also call 26 CM 59, 26 CT 24.
También estaré llamando los casos 26 CM 59 y 26 CT 24.
State of Wisconsin versus Pedro Vargas.
De la Fiscalía de Wisconsin contra Pedro Vargas.
The court will also call 26 TR 123, 124, and 125.
También estaré llamando los casos 26 TR 123, 124 y 125.
County of Burnett versus Pedro Vargas.
Del condado Burnett contra Pedro Vargas.
Mr. Vargas appears in person without counsel.
El señor Vargas Vargas comparece presencialmente y sin abogado.
The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Ville.
Y el abogado fiscal auxiliar José Villar comparece de parte de la fiscalía.
We are using a Spanish interpreter, therefore I need to swear her in.
Estamos usando una intérprete de español y por lo tanto tengo que tomarle a ella el juramento.
Do you swear that you will be interpreting the Spanish correctly and thoroughly as it relates to this case?
I do.
All right. And are you a certified court interpreter for the state of Wisconsin or any other state or federal court?
I am here in the state of Wisconsin, Your Honor. La intérprete ha juramentado interpretar correctamente y completamente. En este caso, la señora jueza le ha preguntado a la intérprete si es certificada, sea en este estado, en otro estado o al nivel federal. La intérprete ha indicado que tiene la certificación, sí, a través de este estado.
You solemnly swear that you will interpret truly, accurately, completely, and impartially.
I do. La intérprete ha juramentado interpretar correcta, completa, precisa e imparcialmente.
Mr. Vargas does not qualify for a public defender.
El señor Vargas Vargas no cumple los requisitos para un defensor público.
You can apply for a court-appointed attorney at your cost at $100 per hour.
Usted puede solicitar un abogado asignado por los jueces a costo suyo con la tarifa de $100 la hora.
Or you can retain your own private attorney or represent yourself.
O usted podría contratar un abogado particular por su cuenta o podría representarse a sí mismo.
If you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney, you need to fill out the application and get it into the court within the week.
Si usted desea solicitar un abogado asignado por los jueces, usted tiene que completar la solicitud y entregarla aquí en este juzgado durante esta semana.
It will require $500 paid to the court as a deposit and $50 per month.
Como depósito, usted tendrá que depositar $500 aquí en el juzgado y habrá un pago de $50 al mes.
I will be able to appoint an attorney who can speak, I believe, fluent Spanish.
Sí, voy a poder asignarle un abogado que, según yo, creo que habla, domina el español.
We will still use a Spanish court interpreter as well.
Como sea, también todavía estaremos usando un intérprete judicial que habla español.
Can I get an updated address for you to send mail?
¿Puedo pedirle su dirección más actual donde podría mandarle correo?
Es que no tengo una dirección así exacta porque como he estado así de que no he podido encontrar pues una vivienda donde yo pueda radicarme, entonces no le podría dar así con exactitud.
So I just don't have an exact address right now because I haven't been able to find stable housing where I've been able to settle into. So I wouldn't have an exact address.
Are you living even temporarily in Burnett County right now?
¿Usted vive, aunque sea temporalmente, en el condado Burnett ahora?
Sí, estoy en la casa de un amigo.
Yes, I'm at a friend's house.
Is your friend the friend present here today?
¿El amigo es el amigo que se encuentra presente con usted hoy?
No, él me trajo hasta acá porque, pues como tengo la prohibición de manejar, entonces él me acompañó hasta acá.
No, he just brought me in today because since it's against the rules for me to be able to drive, he just brought me here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Gracias, se lo agradezco.
Could the court send your mail to general delivery in Grantsburg, Wisconsin, and have you pick it up there?
¿Podría yo mandar su correo para una entrega general a Grantsburg, Wisconsin, y usted podría ir a recogerlo?
Sí, de hecho yo hice que se aperture un correo general aquí en Siren, pero ha de ser como un mes más o menos lo que hice la habilitación, no sé si seguirá abierto o no.
So actually I did that before here for general delivery in Siren, but I had the change of housing in about a month ago, so I don't know if it's still open.
The general delivery in Siren?
¿Usted dice el envío general en Siren?
Sí, porque ellos ahí me dijeron que daban el servicio para yo poder recibir así correo general.
Yes, because they said that they had that service there so that I would be able to just receive general service.
The court will do general service to Siren, Wisconsin post office for you.
Entonces yo podría hacer ese servicio general a la oficina de correos en Siren para usted.
Ok, gracias. Yo lo pasaría revisando.
Okay, thank you. I will be stopping in to check.
Can I get your phone number, please?
¿Me permite por favor su número de teléfono?
508-239-0325.
It's 508-239-0325.
May the court send you text message notifications of your court dates?
¿Está bien mandarle mensajes de texto de notificación de sus siguientes audiencias programadas?
Sí, de hecho me llegó ya hace 2 días la fecha de corte que tenía hoy.
Yes, actually 2 days ago, I got the message about the court date I had for today.
Great, thank you.
Muy bien, gracias.
Do you know if you would be applying for a court-appointed attorney?
¿Usted sabe si va a solicitar un abogado asignado por los jueces?
Es que no sé cuánto me irá a costar el total del abogado, la defensa.
I just don't know how much the total cost of the attorney will be for the defense.
The attorney I would be appointing is a very fair biller.
El abogado que le estaría asignando, pues, factura de una forma muy justa.
And the court will work with you if you need a payment plan at some point.
Y en el juzgado podríamos trabajar con usted si es que en algún momento necesita un plan de pagos.
Sí, me parece bien lo del plan de pagos.
Okay, the payment plan sounds good.
I strongly encourage you to get a court-appointed attorney or retain a Spanish-speaking attorney.
De verdad le recomiendo conseguir un abogado asignado por los jueces o buscar un abogado hispanohablante.
It will cost less money for the court-appointed attorney.
Va a costarle menos dinero tener un abogado asignado por los jueces.
Ya, ¿cuál sería el procedimiento para poder cogerme a esta petición o solicitud?
So what is the process then to be able to get this petition or the application?
You would go out to the hallway by the clerk's office. They have the forms there. Then fill it out to the best of your ability and turn it in to the clerks.
Usted va a salir aquí al pasillo, así que pase por el pasillo, cerca de la oficina de la secretaria judicial hay unos formularios. Usted va a coger uno de los formularios, completarlo lo mejor que pueda y después lo va a entregar a las secretarias.
¿Lo puedo hacer eso ahora?
Can I do that now?
As soon as we're done here, yes, do that right away.
Tan pronto que terminemos aquí, sí, hágalo de una vez.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Would you be able to put down $500 right away?
¿Usted podría hacer un pago anticipado de $500 de una vez?
Ya, sí.
Yeah, I could.
That will make it a smoother process.
Eso hará que el proceso vaya más, pues, fácilmente.
Ya.
Okay.
The court will enter not guilty pleas on your behalf for all of the ticket matters.
Haré constar declaraciones de no culpable de parte de usted en cuanto a todos los casos de tránsito.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
As to the other cases that are actual crimes charged, I will set it for an adjourned initial appearance for when I can have the Spanish-speaking attorney.
En cuanto a los demás casos que son delitos de verdad que se le han acusado, voy a programarle una primera comparecencia aplazada para una fecha cuando le podamos tener ese abogado hispanohablante.
Está bien, gracias. Muy amable.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I will write down her name, her address, her telephone number, and email for you and give it to you before you leave.
Voy a anotar el nombre, la dirección, el número de teléfono y el correo electrónico de ella y yo se lo voy a brindar antes de que usted se vaya.
Muy gentil, gracias.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You can call her right away and leave a message if she doesn't answer.
Usted puede llamarla de una vez y dejarle un mensaje si ella no lo contesta.
Sí, lo haré, gracias.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
My assistant would still need to reach out to her and see if she will take the case. I have no doubt she will.
Mi asistente, como sea, va a tener que comunicarse con ella para ver si ella va a aceptar el caso. No tengo duda de que sí lo hará.
Está bien.
Okay,
Lo entiendo.
I understand.
I will set the next date for June 19th at 9:15. You can come up here and get your notice and the sticky note with her information.
Voy a programarle la siguiente fecha, entonces, para el 19 de junio a las 9:15. Usted puede acercarse aquí y voy a brindarle esta información de ella en una hojita de papel.
Okay.
Okay.
When you leave here, fill out that before you leave, fill out that application. And if you can pay the $500, pay that today.
Cuando usted se va de aquí, más bien antes de que usted se vaya de aquí, asegúrese de completar la solicitud, dejarla aquí y si puede pagar los $500 hoy, será un proceso más fácil.
Está bien.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the court?
¿Usted me tiene alguna pregunta?
Estas fechas de los trámites que me dio de la corte son de la primera que fue el 5 de mayo y la del 17.
These dates that you gave me for the court proceedings, the first one, is that from May 5th and then now the one on May 17th?
For all of them.
Es para todos.
Ok, está bien.
Okay, sounds good.
For all cases, your next court date is that June 19th date.
Para todos sus casos, la siguiente fecha será la del 19 de junio.
Ya, está bien.
Okay, sounds good.
Any other questions?
¿Más preguntas?
No, por el momento lo tengo claro lo que tengo que hacer y pues ahí para hacer el trámite afuera con la secretaria.
Not for right now. It's clear what I have to do, and so for the time being, I will just step out and fill out that paperwork with the secretary.
Excellent. Thank you. You can come get your information from this clerk, then go outside and do the other things.
Excelente, entonces usted se puede acercar a la secretaria que está aquí mismo. Después usted puede salir para completar las demás cosas.
Ya, lo del correo, ¿cómo en cuántos días puedo pasarlo a revisar?
So about the mail, in about how many days can I stop by to check it?
We shouldn't be sending you anything else right now or soon because you'll get it in person right now.
No deberíamos mandarle nada pues pronto o ahora porque usted está recibiendo eso aquí presencialmente.
No sé si le puedo hacer una pregunta que me estaba olvidando. Tengo Aurora, una cita, pero ellos están ahora con las puertas siempre cerradas. Yo he ido por 3 ocasiones y no he podido hablar con ellos porque algo tenía que hacer ahí con ellos, pero tengo pagado eso, pero no los he podido encontrar cuando esté abierto.
I don't know if I can ask you another question that I was forgetting, but in Aurora, they've been closed. I have an appointment with them. I've tried to go 3 times and they've been closed. I call, I haven't gotten an answer. I have something that I need to do with them that I've paid for, and I haven't been able to find the time when they're open.
You should have gotten an exact date and time from Aurora with that appointment.
A usted le debería haber llegado una fecha y hora exacta de Aurora de la cita.
Sí, pero es ahí pues cuando no pude asistir a esa fecha porque fue ahí cuando la noche anterior pues me detuvieron.
Yes, but the date that I had, I wasn't able to go to that date because when I had the appointment, it was the night before where I was stopped.
They may require you to pay again to set another appointment.
Tal vez van a requerirle pagar otra vez para programar otra cita.
Ya, pero por 3 ocasiones yo fui a la oficina, pero está cerrado y no he podido hablar con ellos.
Okay, but 3 times I tried to go into the office and it was closed and I haven't been able to talk with them.
Just give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find out some information.
Permítame un momento, voy a tratar de averiguar un poco de información.
Gracias.
Thank you.
It says they're open now.
Aquí dice que están abiertos ahora.
You could stop after court.
Usted podría pasar por ahí después de esta audiencia.
Sí, yo lo voy a hacer, pero
Okay,
solo para aclararlo, la cita anterior que tuve, yo pues le pregunté a la secretaria sobre este asunto, entonces ella lo consultó en el Google y me dijo que estaba abierto, pero luego cuando pasamos con mi amigo estaba cerrada la puerta con llave y de hecho yo tengo una imagen donde se puede ver que está cerrado.
okay. So I just want to say this to clear it up. The last time that I had a court date, I asked the clerk about this, and she actually checked Google, and according to that, they were open. When I went, it was closed, and actually the door was locked. And I actually have a picture showing that it was closed.
Since I have a court in Spanish interpreter right now, I will call them myself on our system.
Pues como tengo un intérprete presente ahora mismo, voy a llamarlos yo misma usando nuestro sistema.
Muy amable, gracias. O si es que hubiera otro centro donde yo lo pueda hacer.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Or if there's another center where I could do that.
Aurora Community Counseling.
Hi, this is Judge Mogan in Burnett County. Well, you are in Burnett County. Hello. We're going to go off the record for this part, but we have a Spanish interpreter, and I am trying to help a defendant be able to set an appointment with Aurora because he said that each time he goes, it's been closed.
Okay.
Do you have an ability to set an appointment with him? He said he's paid for his appointment, but he was unable to meet that appointment because he was arrested for the other charge. I can give you his name.
Let me get Paula on the line for you. Hold on.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Lilon, if you want to give a brief update of what I did, just so Mr. Vargas can understand.
Thank you, Your Honor. La señora jueza ha llamado a Aurora Community Counseling. Ella dijo que se cierra el acta, así que esto no estará grabado en el acta. Le dijo que está tratando de ayudar a un acusado a programar una cita y que ha dicho que cada vez que va para allá está cerrado. Así que la señora está consultando con otra persona para ver si podría ayudarle a hacer eso.
Muy amable.
Thank you.
Ms. Lilon, can you ask him if he's pretty open, if I can set an appointment?
Sure. What is the client's name?
Oh, wait, okay. His name is Peter Vargas. Oh, sorry, Pedro Vargas.
Yeah, he's been contacted.
The difficulty is he doesn't speak much English.
Right, and so he needs to have an interpreter with him for the appointment.
All right, if you can just hold on 1 second. Yeah, just wait. Oh, what were you going to say? I have an interpreter here right now.
So we tried to contact him on the 6th of April, the 9th of April, the 20th of April, and the 28th of April, all saying the same thing. In order to treat him or see him, he has to have an interpreter with him, somebody that speaks English.
All right, if you can hold on 1 second. 1 second, so I can have the interpreter tell him that.
Okay.
La señora está indicando que usted va a necesitar intérprete. Indica que han tratado de comunicarse con usted el día 6 de abril, 9 de abril, 20 de abril, 28 de abril, indicándole la misma cosa, que para que lo puedan tratar o atender, usted necesita traer consigo un intérprete, o sea, alguien que hable inglés para interpretarle.
Sí, yo tengo la persona, yo había rogado pues que me ayude con eso pero pues no me había podido comunicar con ellos tampoco para ver qué día puedo asistir, porque ella me dijo que me atendía mi intérprete con una llamada telefónica o por Zoom, me dijo que no había problema.
So I have the person that I asked to go with me. So I have that person. I just haven't been able to get in touch with them to see what date it's for, because they said that I will be able to use the interpreter by phone or over the video and that it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so it sounds like he's going to be able to have an interpreter by phone. Would that work, Aurora?
Well, for OWI assessments, if that's what this is for, no, he has to be in person.
Can you let him know the interpreter would need to be in person for this specific assessment?
La
Please.
señora jueza le ha preguntado si
The
Oh, wait,
interpreter
just
by
wait.
phone.
Sorry, what?
Okay. So the interpreter would be by phone, but
He would be
Pedro
in
would
person.
be here in the office, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay, I misunderstood.
Okay, so that works?
No, that would be fine.
Can I get a date from you right now, and would he need to repay his money?
No, he would not need to repay. And the first date that I have available is Thursday, June 11th at 9 a.m.
All right,
And-
thank you. Thank you. If you can just hold on so we can confirm this. Ms.
Sure.
Leone, do you need me to speak it to you so you can speak it, or can you speak it to him so he can understand all that?
I have the dates and I have the information about the interpreter being by phone, but him being in person.
And he
se-
doesn't need to repay the money.
I have that
Okay.
as well. I just didn't mention it.
Sorry.
Señor, entonces la señora está indicando que él o la intérprete puede comparecer por teléfono, que no hay problema con eso, pero para este tipo de evaluación que es por conducir en estado ebrio, usted tiene que comparecer presencialmente, pero su intérprete puede ser por teléfono, eso sí funciona. La jueza preguntó si usted tiene que volver a pagar el dinero que usted ya pagó. La señora ha indicado que no tiene que volver a pagar ese dinero y que la primera fecha que ella tiene disponible sería el 11 de junio, que es un jueves, a las 9 de la mañana.
Está bien, yo asistiría a esa hora.
That sounds good. I will be there at that time.
Thank you. We will
Okay,
take that
I will
date
book
and
that
time.
appointment for
A
him
las
then.
9 de la mañana me dijo.
You
I'm
said
sorry,
9
there's
a.m.?
multiple people. Yeah, just wait. Aurora, does that work? Can we set that appointment?
Yes, that's what I'm doing now. So it is
Okay.
confirmed.
Yes, we confirm he'll take that date. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you
Yep.
for being able to get this set.
No problem. Thank you.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Le ha programado entonces esa fecha a las 9 de la mañana, le fijaron la fecha, la confirmaron. Ha dicho la señora jueza, muchas gracias por su paciencia y por ayudarnos a programar la cita.
Gracias a ustedes también.
Thank all of you as well.
Back on the record, same appearances as previously noted. The court did call Aurora Counseling and was able to set up an appointment for Mr. Vargas through an interpreter.
Se abre de nuevo el acta, son las mismas comparecencias que antes. Yo sí llamé a Aurora Counseling y sí pude programar una cita para el señor Vargas con el uso de la intérprete.
He will not need to repay the money to Aurora, and the date is set for Thursday, June 11th at 9 a.m.
Él no tiene que volver a pagarle a Aurora el dinero y se ha fijado la fecha para el jueves 11 de junio a las 9.
He must make sure that he has an interpreter lined up at least by telephone for that assessment, and he attend in person.
Él tiene que asegurarse de tener preparado a un intérprete, por lo menos por teléfono, para esa evaluación y él tiene que asistir presencialmente.
Any other questions?
No, es ok, está bien.
No, that's all right. Good.
Can you ask him, is his name Vargas Vargas?
¿Y el apellido de usted de verdad es Vargas Vargas?
Sí,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please do not miss that appointment.
Por favor, vaya a su cita.
sí.
Yep.
And then call this attorney and do the things so I can appoint her, okay?
Después llame a esta abogada y haga las cosas que tiene que hacer para que yo se la pueda asignar.
Muy amable, gracias.
Thank you very much.
We're adjourned. Come and get your notice and then go do those things.
Con eso se levanta su sesión. Acérquese para buscar su notificación y después vaya para hacer esas cosas.
Ya, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lilone. I so appreciate you and your services. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice afternoon.
You too. Mr. Chapman.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, I have Cameron Chapman on the telephone. I mean, Daniel Chapman is who I was calling.
Okay.
And who first, Mr. Chapman?
Probably Ms. Johnson.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, there she is. Okay. I apologize. I never know how long those things are going to last with interpreters or hearings, but I needed to get those things done. We'll go on the record in the matter 26 CF 57, State of Wisconsin versus Rihanna Johnson. Appearances are we have the state appearing through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Daniel Chapman, defense counsel, appears in person. Ms. Johnson appears by video conferencing in custody in the Burnett County Jail. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. However, the court has received a letter from Mr. Chapman raising competency. Mr. Chapman, what would you like the court to know? And where do you want to go?
Your Honor, I have let the court know everything you need to know. I'm just obligated when I have questions about competence to bring it to the court's attention. What happens after that is up to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The court will order a competency evaluation and we will go from there. Let's get another date set. What about your July 20th? And I can do 1:30.
Do you know how long it takes to get an assessment performed?
Sometimes it takes 45 to 60 days.
I would
Mr. Chapman,
prefer that,
here's-
I'd prefer that we have a status date sometime sooner than then, so at least we can come back to court and find out if a doctor's been ordered.
Oh,
Ms.
the doctor
Johnson.
will be ordered right away.
Okay,
It'll
well,
be ordered within the day.
let's get one about 30 days out if we could. Even if we don't have an update by then, Ms. Johnson is in jail.
I could do June 22nd at 3:15.
That works for me.
June 22nd at 3:15, we will have a status conference and see where we are and where we're going. Anything else, Mr. Chapman?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Adjourned. Next.
Mr. Bearhart, come on up.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 52, State of Wisconsin versus Brandon Bearhart. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Bearhart appears in person with counsel Daniel Chapman. We're set for an initial appearance. Mr. Chapman, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Bearhart?
I was, Your Honor. He understands the charges and the possible penalties. We will waive reading.
Okay, not guilty plea as to the misdemeanor, as to
Yes,
the
Your Honor.
felony set for a preliminary hearing.
We're prepared to waive that outright today.
All right, Mr. Bearhart, did your attorney go over with you what it is to have a preliminary hearing?
Yes, he did.
And that the state has the burden to prove a felony was probably committed by you?
Yes.
Do you understand that at a preliminary hearing, well, if you waive a preliminary hearing, you are agreeing that the state can at least meet that burden?
Yes.
Do you understand at a preliminary hearing that your attorney could cross-examine the state's witnesses, he could call witnesses to testify on your side, he could produce evidence on your behalf or discover defenses, but for today's purposes, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if the state does not meet its burden as to a felony charge, the court could amend it to a misdemeanor or dismiss it altogether?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you give up the right, it's forever and you cannot get it back?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling me you fully understand what you're doing
Yes, Your Honor.
and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will find that you're competent freely, intelligently, and voluntarily waiving your right to a preliminary hearing. I find probable cause, find the matter over. Information, Mr. Vila.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm going through and filing the information right now. It will mirror the criminal complaint.
We can do the arraignment today, Your Honor.
He understands those charges and the maximum penalties.
Yes, he does. We will waive reading of the information, which has yet to be filed, but we understand it's the same as the complaint, and he pleads not guilty to the possession charge.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Still on Bearhart Drive.
Yes, Your Honor.
Telephone number, please.
715. Sorry, 416, 9619.
May we send you text message notifications of upcoming hearing dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's get, what about that 7:20 at 1:30? Mr. Chapman,
That would be fine, Judge.
7:20 at 1:30. All right, you can come get your notice and you are free to leave. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have another one, Mr.
I
Chapman?
think that's it.
Okay. All right, who else? Who next? Mr. Cameron Chapman, I'm gonna call your case. Are you gonna apply for a public defender?
I don't believe that I will qualify for one, so I'm probably just gonna need to fill out paperwork for a court appointed.
All right, can you do it quickly? And Mr. Chapman, off the record, have you represented Cameron Chapman before or his brother?
Cameron Chapman does not sound familiar. I have represented a few Chapmans, but
And would it be a conflict for just bail jumping disorderly? Would you like to take a court-appointed case with Cameron?
I can do that, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll just set it on a date you're coming back for an adjourned, and he's gonna fill out the paperwork. We'll do all of those things, okay?
Can I ask if he's going to be getting out of jail or if he's on a hold?
He's not in jail.
Oh, okay then, yes.
Okay,
Just give him my phone number, please. He can call me the number.
I sure will. Thank you. Okay, all right, so back on the record, same appearances as previously noted. Mr. Chapman, you are going to be filling out an application for a court-appointed attorney. The court has intention to appoint Daniel Chapman as your counsel, if that's what you wish to do. It will be $500 down and $50 a month, okay?
Okay.
Can you please get that application done as quickly as you practically can?
Yes, ma'am.
And when will you be able to have the money down?
By the end of next week.
Perfect. That's all perfect. What I can do is set you for June 11th. Look at the time. I believe June 11th at 11 o'clock.
I do have a question, if I may.
You may.
I do have a court appointed out of Polk County. If possible, I would like to just group him with this.
Who is that?
That would be Nick Davis.
If he's court appointed, I mean, I could do that. I would have to get Nick to agree to do that. So I can have my assistant reach out to him first. So it's gonna be 500 down and now it's gonna be 75 a month. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So you're going to need to get that $500 down by the end of next week, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now give me a second so I can see if I need to reset it, because I'm sure that's not gonna work for Mr. Davis.
Okay.
I can't officially appoint him until you have the money down, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, I'm resetting you for tomorrow. Well, wait, yeah, tomorrow, the 28th at 11:30. Okay,
Okay,
so what I'll do is if you need until next week to put the money down, that's fine. I can appoint him, but if you don't pay the money down, then I will terminate that appointment, okay?
Okay, but then he should be good. If he agrees to it, he is okay to represent me
Yes.
tomorrow?
Yep, I would be fine
Okay.
with that. But again, if that money, $500 doesn't get paid by the end of next week, I will terminate that relationship and you will have to pay him privately or have a different court-appointed, well, have no court-appointed attorney if I don't get the money down, okay?
Yes, so I can pay that over the phone, correct?
Yes, I think you can call the clerk.
We can't take the payment, we can give you instructions on how.
Oh, yeah, they can't take the payment, but they'll give you instructions on how to do that, okay?
Okay, and then for court tomorrow, my reasons on being over the phone today is I'm
so
out of
fine. It's
town
fine
at
with
work.
it. I'm fine. Over the
Okay.
phone's fine tomorrow. I'm good with it.
Thank you.
Okay, so do all of those things and then I'll appoint Mr. Davis, but I have to get that application too. So you have to fill that out and get it to me as quickly as possible, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I will have it picked up for me to fill out this weekend.
All right, thank you so much. We are adjourned.
Okay, thank you.
11:30. Thank you. Is anyone in a rush that had to sit through the interpreter hearing? Because I have another attorney, Mr. Pangburn, that I want, I'm not sure, I can't remember where he is. But Mr. Kisslinger, Senior?
Yeah, this is my colleague Peter Vu's case, but he's stuck in court in Milwaukee, so I was filling in for him today.
I don't know if I have Mr. Kisslinger Senior though.
Oh.
So if you wanna chill and hang out and maybe try and call
Sure.
him, you can sure do that. That's fine, and I'll
Okay.
just move on.
Sounds good.
Do I have Jeffrey Strenke? So I'm gonna call that case right now. 26 CM57, State of Wisconsin versus Jeffrey Strenke. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Strenke fails to appear. This matter was scheduled for 1 o'clock today. It is now 2:47 and no appearance. He does have cash bond posted in the amount of, it looks like $100. This is a simple possession THC paraphernalia. What is the state requesting?
Your Honor, I would move to amend both counts to citations and to default him on both of those.
The court will grant your motion. Find him in default for his failure to appear. I'm assessing $50 each. He has $100 paid. We're good to go. We're adjourned. Ryan Belial?
Yes,
There you are. Mr. Flisky will be right here.
all right.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 65, State of Wisconsin versus Brian Belial. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Mr. Flisky appearing in person. We're set for an initial appearance. Mr. Vila for the state appears also. Did you go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Belial?
That's correct, Your Honor. I reviewed the complaint with him. I believe he understands the charge and the max penalties. Will waive formal reading and would be waiving time limits for scheduling a preliminary hearing. Mr. Belial did want the court to know he is going to be entering into treatment tomorrow. He believes it's if I'm recalling correctly, a 30 to 35-day program in Arbor Place.
All right. So I will set the preliminary hearing out 30 days and we'll go from there. I can do July 9th at 2:30.
That time will work for me. Mr. Belial? I know you might be a little uncertain at this time, but would that time work for you? Presumably?
It's gonna have to.
Yes.
Yes. It's fine.
All right, July 29th, 2:30. Thank you, Mr. Belial. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Oh, July 9th, you're right. Sorry, I need to slow down.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. It just that the hearing took so long and I feel like I need to catch up. All right, Mr. Gramstrup and Ms. Bottleson, I have to swap you out because I have Mr. Gramstrup here. Mr. Pangburn, I got a note or a message from my assistant. If you don't know, Mr. Kisslinger Senior is running 20 minutes late. He had something wrong with his car. So are you able to hang out?
I can hang out. That's fine. Thank you. I'll just shut off my camera and stuff and wait.
Okay, I'm feeling free and lenient today, so I'm not going to do anything.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF53, State of Wisconsin versus Ashley Bottleson. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Ms. Bottleson in person with counsel Christopher Gramstrup by video conferencing. We're set today for an initial appearance. Mr. Gramstrup, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Ms. Bottleson?
Yes, Your Honor. She is aware of the charges and the potential maximum penalties. We waive a formal reading and we are prepared today to waive the preliminary examination outright.
All right, thank you. Ms. Bottleson, did your attorney go over with you what it is to have a preliminary hearing?
Yes.
And so you understand the burden is on the state to prove a felony was probably committed by you?
Yes.
Do you understand that by waiving your right to a preliminary hearing, you are agreeing that the state can meet that burden?
Yes.
Do you understand at a preliminary hearing, your attorney would be able to ask questions of the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you? He'd be able to produce evidence on your behalf or possibly discover things about the case, which could include defenses. But for this hearing only, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Do you understand at a preliminary hearing, if the state does not meet its burden for the felony, I could amend it to a misdemeanor or I could dismiss it altogether. But for today's purposes, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Do you understand that once you give up the right, it's forever and you cannot get it back?
Yes.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling me you fully understand what you're doing?
Yes.
And voluntarily?
Yes.
I will find that you are competent, you're freely, intelligently, and voluntarily waiving your right to a preliminary hearing. I will find probable cause and bind the matter over. Information, Mr. Vila.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm filing the information as we speak. It mirrors the criminal complaint.
Proceed with an arraignment or set for another date, Mr. Gramstrup.
We can proceed, Your Honor. With that in mind, we would waive a formal reading of the information, enter pleas of not guilty.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Let's get this matter set. And this is a Schmidt case.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I could do July 15th at 9 a.m.
That works just fine.
All right, July 15th at 9 a.m. You can come up and get your notice and you're free to go, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, I was just appointed this afternoon on Jasmine Young.
Yes, okay, that's right. I have her right here. Ms. Young, can you hear me? Yes, you can.
I can hear you.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 54, State of Wisconsin versus Jasmine Young. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Ms. Young appears by video conferencing with approval of the court, as does her counsel, Christopher Gramstrup. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. You were just appointed to this case, Mr. Gramstrup. Were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Ms. Young?
No, I have not had an opportunity to speak to her. It was literally just before court today that they requested I take this matter.
All right, I'm gonna go over the counts, the charges, and the maximum penalties with you so that I can see if you understand them, and you'll let me know, okay, Ms. Young? Count 1 is felony bail jumping, and count 2 is felony bail jumping. So they're the same charges, same penalties, but for different reasons, and I'll go over that. It alleges on May 1st, 2026 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, having been charged with a felony in Sawyer County case number 26 CF 03, and having been released from custody, you intentionally failed to comply with the terms of your bond by committing a new crime of possession of THC and by committing a new crime of OAR, operating after revocation. The maximum possible penalties for this Class H felony for both of them each would be up to a $10,000 fine or not more than 6 years of imprisonment or both. Do you understand those two charges and the maximum penalties, Ms. Young?
Yeah.
Count 3 is operating a motor vehicle while revoked. It alleges the same date, time, and place that you operated a motor vehicle on a highway during such revocation or thereafter, and the revocation was a result of an OWI or similar offense. Maximum possible penalty is a fine of not more than $2,500 or imprisonment of not more than 1 year in the county jail or both. Do you understand that count in the maximum penalty?
Yes, ma'am.
Count 4, possession of THC. It alleges the same date, time, and place you possessed a controlled substance, THC. Maximum possible penalty, a fine of up to $1,000 or imprisonment of up to 6 months or both. Do you understand that count in the maximum penalty?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Gramstrup, formal reading, or will you go over that, the facts alleged in the criminal complaint with Ms. Young later?
I will, Your Honor. We'll waive a formal reading.
Not guilty pleas for the misdemeanors. As to your address, are you still on County Road E?
At the moment.
And can I get a telephone number, Ms. Young?
715-638-6089.
May we send you text message notifications of upcoming hearing dates?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Gramstrup, I just gave you a date of July 15th, 9 a.m. I'm going to give you the same date and time. Ms. Young, I don't have a problem if you appear by video conference at the next hearing, but you need a better place to appear because you don't have great service, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Anything else, Mr. Gramstrup?
Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. We are adjourned.
You're not.
Where's what?
A prelim.
Oh, it's a prelim. We can do it then.
When is it?
Oh, the same time, July 19 and 9. Is it 15, July 15 at 9?
July 9th. Okay, there's two points. It's July 15th at 9.
Yes. We'll just do it at the same time.
Your Honor, just need to ask if they're waiving the time limits for the prelim.
Oh, thank you. Are you waiving time limits for the prelim?
Yes, I'd waive the time limits. And if I talk with her judge and it looks like we're going to waive the prelim in its entirety, maybe I can schedule something, Mary, ahead of that date.
Yep, that'll be totally fine if you want to do that.
All righty, thanks.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
We're adjourned. I still do not have Mr. Kisslinger, Mr. Flisky.
I have Kevin Streinke, Your Honor. He's in custody.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 47, State of Wisconsin versus Kevin Strenke. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Strenke appears by video conferencing in custody in Burnett County Jail. His counsel, Joel Feliski, appears in person. We're set for an initial appearance. Mr. Feliski, did you go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Strenke?
That's correct, Your Honor. I reviewed the complaint with Mr. Strenke. I believe he understands the charges here and the maximum penalties, will waive formal reading to any misdemeanor counts, enter in a plea of not guilty, and would request a preliminary hearing within time limits.
Not guilty plea will be entered on his behalf. He is entitled to, will be entered on his behalf for the misdemeanor. The felony, let's get the date and time. Wednesday, June 3rd, 10:15.
That will work.
Wednesday, June 3rd at 10:15. We will see you then and there. Mr. Strenke, when you're not in custody, are you still on Round Lake Road?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm at
Tell-
2305 Round Lake Road.
Yes. And does your telephone end in 9067?
Yes, Your Honor, that still is the primary phone that I go by because that's been the primary phone that my dad has had. And he always has had that phone for the last 15 years.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll keep that.
I can give you another contact too, which is my mother's phone number.
I'm great with your dad's. We only need
Okay.
one.
All right.
All right. And I suppose we're not in victims' rights compliance if they want to argue bail. That would be.
And Your Honor, if I may speak, outside of here, I've been doing temp work. So, I mean, right now I'm sitting on the probation revocation, but once I'm eligible to get out, I would like to be able to be out on a signature bond if possible and get back to work.
Your attorney can argue for that at the prelim or whatnot, but how long does this hold?
We just let the department know today, Your Honor, that we'll be waiving the revocation and going to sentencing. So I'm not sure when a date will be set.
What, is it my case or is it a different county?
They're out of Polk County, I believe.
It's on the old 23 or the 2017 case that was amended in 23 and yeah, it's sitting that off, which I believe it was like 8 months.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Feliski, for the record, I'm going to look at that case, not now, but at a different time, just so I can see what's going on, the minutes and all of those kinds of things. Okay.
Understood, Your Honor.
And I would take judicial notice of it right now, but I don't have the case number and that's fine. I'm just letting you know because I'm going to want to know before the prelim where we are.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else?
Nothing further. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Strenke. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Any other people?
The other individual in the Burnett jail, the one with the glasses, have you applied for the public defender's office?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if you qualify?
Yes.
I see.
Who are you?
Gary Butler.
Okay, oh yes, Mr. Harrington was appointed just recently.
I
so
see.
He must not know he has the case. Mr. Butler, I need to reset it for a date. Your attorney's going to be here because I don't think he knows that he had it. He was just recently appointed.
Okay.
So just give me 1 second. We're going to move it to June 1st, 1:45.
Okay.
Okay, June 1st, 1:45. It's Eugene Harrington. So you can probably get his contact information from the jail and probably give them a call. I'm sure you have, maybe they gave you the info, okay?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
To the other individual on the Zoom, on the cell phone, what is your name, ma'am?
What?
I see. Ms. Tucker, have you applied for the public defender's office?
Yeah, I applied, but I wasn't approved.
I see. Thank you. Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right, Mr. Pangburn, I still do not have Mr. Kisslinger, so I don't know.
I am happy to wait. I have something at 3:30. I'd certainly rather wait than end up with a warrant. If the court is
If
available
you
to wait.
want to wait and you want me to finish up my 2 o'clocks, I'm certainly fine to do that.
I can keep waiting. I appreciate that, giving him the opportunity to see if he's going to show up.
Okay, thank you. Trevor Durand. We will get right to you, okay, Ms. Tucker?
Huh?
I will get right to you after I'm done with Mr. Durand, okay?
Okay.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM62, State of Wisconsin versus Trevor Durand. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Durand appears in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Durand, were you going to apply for a public defender?
No, I wasn't.
Are you going to represent yourself?
Well, I'm gonna see what the thing is. I might have to get a lawyer.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is at this point, you want to represent yourself and you want to hear an offer from the state to see if it can resolve.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's fine with me. But I first have to go through other steps. Did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint?
yep,
And it alleges 1 count of battery?
Yep.
Understand that count?
yep.
Do you need me to read that count and the maximum penalties to you, or do you understand it?
I don't understand it, but
Okay, so I'll go over it so you can understand it. It alleges on or around April 26, 2026, in Burnett County, Wisconsin, you caused bodily harm to MAM by an act done with intent to cause bodily harm to that person without that person's consent. That's the legal definition for misdemeanor battery, okay? So you understand that?
Yep.
Maximum penalty could be a fine of up to $10,000 or imprisonment of up to 9 months or both. That's the ultimate maximum you can get. Do you understand that?
Yep.
And then, so there's those other facts, which basically is the police report, which says from MAM's perspective, what happened and with the statements that you may have made in there. So those are all in that criminal complaint. So were you able to read that?
yeah,
And so you understand the allegations. I'm not having you say that you believe they're all true or anything
I
like
don't.
that, but
Yeah.
you understand those allegations?
Yep.
Are you still at County Road H?
yep,
Telephone ends in 3194.
yep.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Mr. Vila, is there an offer that can be presented?
Yes, Your Honor, it would be to get an AODA assessment, do the anger management class with Mr. Dave Hatch, and this would get dropped to a DC for court, this would be dropped to a disorderly conduct as an ordinance.
That's an ordinance. Okay, so I'll explain that to you, okay, Mr. Durand? What the state is offering is if you get an alcohol and other drug assessment from Aurora Counseling up here in Siren, that's going to cost about $285. But if you get that assessment and follow the recommendations, it may say you need to have 1 or 2 counseling sessions. It may say you need to do nothing, but you get that assessment and you do a class that I'm going to mark here. And so you know what it is. It's the domestic violence education class, and it'll cost $150. You do that with Mr. Hatch, and I'm going to circle his contact information. You do those 2 things. Yes,
It's the anger management one.
they're the same.
There's just that extra session for the DV one, that's all.
Okay, yeah, it's just not written on there as anger management too. He knows when he gets the thing of what to do. So you'll do the anger management part of that class. If you do the assessment, the alcohol and other drug assessment, and you do this class with Dave Hatch, what the state's saying that they will do is amend it to a ticket instead of a crime. It won't be a crime. It'll be like a traffic ticket, like some kind of ticket, okay, for costs only.
Okay.
All right. You won't face any maximum penalty. You won't face jail, any of those things. That's their offer.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So you understand that, and that's what you want to do.
You got the paper there so I can.
Yes. And I'm going to write on here Aurora counseling for the AODA. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to give it to the clerk and she's going to print off this date. I'm going to give you your next court date. And so you'll come up and you'll get the form and you'll get your next court date. And then next time, just make sure you silence your phone.
I was gonna use I didn't know if I had use my phone number off this. That's my home phone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you want to give us your cell phone number, that's great too.
I can do that. That's probably easy. Okay, I got that.
Okay, what is it?
612-423-9152.
May we send you text messages?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll send you your court date and all of those things, okay?
okay,
Okay, I'm gonna schedule you for July 9th at 2:45, okay?
okay,
July 9th at 2:45. You should be able to complete both of those things by that date and time, okay?
okay,
But if you aren't able to, if you need more time, you'll just come here and you'll say, Judge, I just need another month.
all right,
All right, then we'll give you another month,
okay.
okay? So you
Yep.
can come get your documents and then you are free to go, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. And you're with him, ma'am? You're with him? Okay. Oh, good timing, Mr. Kissinger. Next time, don't wear a tank top, okay? Next time, don't wear a tank top,
Oh, sorry, I won't.
okay?
I apologize.
Okay, I don't care, t-shirt, black t-shirt, anything that's not, crude or rude, just no tank tops, okay? All right, I'm gonna do Miss Tucker first, and then I'll get to you, Mr. Pangburn, okay? Actually, you have a 3:30 that I'm seeing. The clerk has to go make a copy, so I will actually do Mr. Kisslinger first because I don't want to make you late, Mr. Pangburn. So Mr. Kisslinger, just come have a seat.
Thank you.
Nope, she has to make a copy of something for you. What was wrong with your car?
Nothing was wrong with my car, that working out in Spooner and time just gone.
Oh, okay. I was told your car, but that's okay. Again, I'm going to be lenient today, Mr. Pangburn.
Thank you.
Usually, Mr. Kisslinger is usually he's very respectful to court and in court and all of those things. So that's why I'm being lenient.
I apologize.
I'm sorry, I didn't even fill it out because I didn't order it. So. Oh, yeah, I have just been giving them to people just as a reference. And then if they don't do it, it's on them because I'm not ordering it, but it's fine. If that's what you want to do. I can start filling them out. We will go on the record in the matters 26 CM 05, 26 CM 50, State of Wisconsin versus David Kisslinger Sr. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Kisslinger appears in person with his Eric Pangburn making a special appearance on Mr. Kisslinger's behalf. We're set for, I believe, status conferences. Mr. Pangburn, any update that you can provide to the court?
My understanding from speaking with Mr. Vu yesterday is that there is an offer to resolve this with a plea to a misdemeanor and a fine that requires Mr. Kisslinger to complete some treatment. Mr. Vu did reach out to Mr. Kisslinger to see what the status of his progress on that was, but he didn't hear back. So I don't know if Mr. Kisslinger is able to give us an update today.
All right, Mr. Kisslinger, what is your update?
All right, I'm seeing Dave I was here really. And this mental health, I called up a million places and they said, we don't know why she sends everybody down here for this, but they're not doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I called them. I called and I had Dave look up a number 2 for me. I called them and they said, no, we don't do that no more. And I didn't know what to do. I was gonna write you a letter on that.
Well, Your Honor, I don't know who Dave is. I apologize, but if he needs assistance finding a place to complete the treatment, certainly Mr. Vu and I can help him. So I don't know if we're able to push this out a little so we can try to find a provider that'll work for Mr. Kisslinger.
That is totally fine with me. So you're
'Cause I
gonna,
got just a mental health to do.
yes,
Yeah.
Dave is the one who is doing the domestic violence class here. He works here in the county. The mental health assessment, it's news to me that Aurora doesn't do them anymore, our counseling center here. And that's just, the offer was to do a mental health assessment and the domestic violence class. So I can give you more time, Mr. Kisslinger. You need to contact either Mr. Pangburn or Mr. Vu, and they can try and help you do a mental health assessment.
I would love that.
And Mr. Vila, again, this is news to me that Aurora doesn't do them, and I'm sure that's news to you.
That is news to me, Your Honor.
So if there's an availability to do a mental health assessment online, would that satisfy the state?
As long as documentation supplied so I can look into it, I'm sure it'd be fine, especially if Attorney Pangborn or Attorney Vu looked into it. I defer to their judgment on that.
Okay, so that should hopefully make it a little bit easier, Mr. Pangburn. So be in contact with either Mr. Pangburn or Mr. Vu, okay?
I don't even know who they are. I mean,
It's your attorney, right
all
there.
right, yeah, because I didn't hire an attorney for my last, when I called the cops on myself.
Mr. Kisslinger, that's fine. Mr. Vu called you yesterday. He'll give you another call. So just get back to him. We'll get a hold of you.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have the money, guys, and
You already paid us. You don't have to worry about that.
You're good to go. Okay, you're good to go. But work with them because they can make this process so much easier, okay?
okay. Apologize, everybody here.
July 9th at 3 o'clock. Does that work to appear by Zoom, Mr. Pangburn, either for yourself or for Mr. Vu?
Yes.
Okay, July 9th, 3 o'clock. Hopefully you can get everything done by then.
I hope so.
I'm really hoping
I
so,
do too.
okay? We'll see you then.
All right, sorry.
Thank you for your help, Your Honor, and for your patience.
Thank you, Mr. Pangburn.
So he's the same attorney I had, right?
Yes, he's your same attorney.
All right, here's your
All right,
notice.
Ms. Tucker.
Okay.
It's been a day and sorry you've had to wait so long.
That's okay.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CT 39, State of Wisconsin versus, do you go by Mary Jane or just Mary?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane Tucker?
Yeah.
We're set today in this matter for, I believe it is a status conference. We have Ms. Tucker appearing by video conferencing with approval of the court. The state appears in person through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila. Ms. Tucker, can you please update the court on the status?
Yes, I still have a few more classes and stuff I got to take to get my license back, and then I should be good to go.
Great. I'm very glad to hear that. Hopefully you can get it taken care of by July 9th.
Yeah, I should be able to get it taken care of by then.
So I'm going to schedule you July 9th at 2:45.
July 9th at 2:45. Okay.
If you get it taken care of and you get your license, bring it or fax it or whatever, email it, whatever the district attorney's office will accept. Get that to the district attorney's office. And if you provide them proof of your license, you will not need to show up at that hearing, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, good luck. Keep it going, Ms. Tucker.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
We are adjourned. I need to take a brief 2-minute break. We will go on the record in the matters 26 CF 46, 26 TR 306, State of Wisconsin versus Ryan Locke. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Locke fails to appear. This matter was scheduled for 2:45. It is 3:22. No appearance. Weather is great and you can drive and get here. There's no weather conditions at all. The court did have a hearing with him on May 21st, 2026, in which he appeared by video conferencing and was being combative and not complying with the court's process. The court ordered him to be here in person today at 2:45. He now fails to appear. What is the state requesting?
I would ask for a warrant, Your Honor.
The court will issue a warrant, $2,000 cash. Only judge may quash or posting of the cash. He will be provided a new date and time upon posting. The court is going to find him in default for 26 TR 306, and I will assess $200.50, 3 points off of his license for his failure to appear here today. We are adjourned. Oh, and the court will forfeit any cash previously posted pursuant to 969.13 of the Wisconsin statutes. Now we're adjourned. The court will go on the record in the matter 24 CT 107, State of Wisconsin versus Kurt Matrius. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Matrius fails to appear. This is not Mr. Matrius's first failed appearance in this matter. He is close, or at least he was getting close to getting his driver's license. I don't have any proof that he has his license. Has he provided proof to the state?
I have no proof, Your Honor. I can check quickly to have them run his status to see if he's actually valid really quick.
All right, thank you. We have a Kevin Anderson.
Of a CD.
Oh, yep, okay, great. He's early and wants to appear. You might as well have them check Daniel Bruce too, or 315.
He's still revoked, Mr. Matrius is.
Back on the record, same appearances as previously noted if I did adjourn. Mr. Matrius is still revoked. What is the state recommending?
I would ask for a warrant, Your Honor.
The court will issue a warrant, $500 cash, only judge may quash or posting of the cash. He will be provided a new date and time upon posting. The court will forfeit the cash previously posted pursuant to 969.13 of the Wisconsin statutes. We are adjourned. Just let me know when you have information about Mr. Bruce.
Yeah, running him right now. Also revoked.
All right. We will go on the record. Oh, yeah, it's his birthday today. Happy warrant birthday present. I think. We'll go on the record in the matter 24 CT 105, State of Wisconsin versus Daniel Bruce. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Bruce fails to appear. This matter was scheduled for 3:15. It is now 3:28 and no appearance. He knew to be here from his March 30th, 2026 date in which the court set this hearing time. He is currently still revoked. What is the state requesting?
I would ask for a warrant, Your Honor.
The court will issue a warrant, $250 cash, only judge may quash or posting of the cash. He will be provided a new date and time upon posting. Mr. Ainley, come on up. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing actually really well, thank you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I have my recovery coach, Mr. Matthews, with me.
Mr. Fisher, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can't see you, but I mean, I don't need to see you unless you want me to see you, or if you don't want me to see you for some reason, that's fine too.
I think it's okay for now, as long as it's okay with the court.
I'm fine. We will go on the record in the matters 25 CF 89, 26 CF 09, State of Wisconsin versus Timothy Ainley. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. Mr. Ainley appears in person. His counsel, Zachary Fisher, appears by video conferencing capability. We're set today in these matters for status conferences. Before we get to a status, oh, you did update your address. Thank you for updating your address.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I had heard through a hearing that you sold your house, and then thank you for updating your address.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bruce. All right, okay. Please give me a status, Mr. Fisher.
Thank you, Your Honor. And if the state has additional information and I missed it, I apologize, but I made results on the firearm. And without that, I think for that case, we're kind of just waiting for those results still.
Any info on DNA?
I have a couple supplements that I think were sent out. I'm just double checking that nothing was in there. Yep, they're still processing testing. That's all the supplements say.
Okay, so we still don't know. We still don't have anything. So it's kind of waiting and hanging out there. An offer was presented, and I thought at one of the hearings you said that you're seriously, or Mr. Ainley seriously considering that. You don't have to tell me today if you're going to take it or not take it, but the offer is has been on the table.
Yes, Your Honor. And while I will certainly still move these cases forward should the results come back, I do believe that I represent Mr. Ainley in Polk County as well, as I believe I've mentioned to the court previously. We're very close to a resolution on those cases, and I do believe that will potentially impact a resolution in this case. But in the event that does not happen, I will still obviously move forward with the resolution of these cases should the results come back before that.
Okay, and that's fine. And for the record, Mr. Ainley, I'm glad to hear that update. And Mr. Fisher, it's telling me a lot about where you are right now, that with the Polk County stuff and the Burnett, and you're trying to just get things figured out so you can get her done and you can move on and you can rebuild and do your life.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Thank you.
glad to hear that. Do you know the next date in Polk?
Your Honor, I actually don't think we have anything scheduled right now. I believe we're looking to schedule into June.
That's weird that you don't have things scheduled. Okay, how about July 9th at 9:15 for a status?
That works for me.
All right. Let me. Oh, wait, I have you coming back at 10:30 on July 9th anyway. I didn't look. So let's just do July 9th at 10:30, okay?
That's great. Thank you.
All right, July 9th, 10:30, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You can come get your notice and you are free to go. Thank you, Mr. Ainley.
Thank you.
Thank
How's
you,
your
Your Honor.
mom?
Have a nice day.
We're off the record. How's your mom?
She's getting up rehabilitation Thursday.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that, and just, well, you know, I don't have a restriction on you traveling, okay? But I'm glad to see you, and I wanted to see you when Mr. Fisher is still here, so we can talk. I wanted to see you in person, because I wanted to see you in person. I haven't seen you in person in a while, and wanted to see how things, how you are since then, so, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You too, Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce, you're late, you're late, you're late for a very important date. And I'm gonna say though, this isn't your first time you're late.
There's construction, but that's no excuse.
Do you have a cell phone?
I don't actually.
Did your girlfriend have a cell phone?
She does, yeah.
Pick up the phone and call so I know that you're gonna be late, because I
Sorry.
warranted you. You have a warrant now,
Oh,
okay?
so I apologize.
I am hoping that you apologize. That's what I was hoping. I will recall your case, okay?
Thank you.
We will go back on the record, 24 CT 105, State of Wisconsin versus Daniel Bruce. Mr. Bruce now appears at 3:34. We have Mr. Vila still here in person. The court is going to quash the warrant. And I don't believe he did not have cash, but the court did order cash on the warrant, but you're not going to have to post the cash. Where are you in the process of getting your license?
I have to reassess for $75 now because of lack of engagement for 2 classes that I missed. But I do believe I can go to the DMV and get a permit now,
Excellent.
which costs money too. So it's just a money financial thing is really kicking my butt.
You think you can get that stuff done by July 9th?
I'm going to try. It's probably your longest case you had.
I want to laugh because it's not.
No, okay.
But it is a long case. You are correct and you are right.
I'm trying. I'm still trying.
I know. And that's what I like. I like the fact that you're trying and I want you to get your license. This is getting old though, and I'm going to have to cut it loose here soon.
I know.
So, but I want you to get your license. So that means, I don't know, I don't want you to have to rely on your girlfriend or your family or anything, but you need to borrow the money if you need to do those things and you need to get it done because I need to
I know.
get this resolved. It's 505 days old.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So July 9th, 2:45.
245.
What happens if you're late?
I'll be arrested. More.
Right, because I'm not going to, I won't be lenient next time.
Okay.
Unless there's an issue and you call and you let my assistant know, so I have a heads up.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
But don't be late.
Sorry.
Not 1 minute.
Not 1 minute.
Okay. We're adjourned. You too. It's a civil.
I have Rachel Rotala on the schedule for today.
Where, what, when, why?
I had her listed for in the 1 o'clocks.
Rachel, what's her last name?
Wirtala, Wirtala. Unless it's not on your schedule.
No, I don't know what happened or what. I don't have it on my.
Okay, just double check.
Maybe she did what she needed to do. I don't know. Not on mine for today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Mr. Anderson, I think you are still early. You are 3:45. So what I'm gonna do, Mr. Anderson, first off, I want to say, I so appreciate that you were here early and that you've been here and that you're waiting. Thank you so much for that. What I'm going to do is send you into the waiting room. So don't get scared that, you know, you're in a waiting room or whatnot. I'm going to send the courtroom into the waiting room, and then we're going to take a brief little break, and then we'll be back at 3:45. Okay. All right. Oh, not since we were broken, but you know, before. Oh yeah, before. All right. So I have Mr. Benson. I have Mr. Anderson. I have Kevin Anderson, and it's Kevin with an E. And I have a telephone number. I'm going to guess that's Robin Anderson.
No, it's Kathy Zembrunnen, Your Honor.
Oh,
probably.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kathy.
3174. That's okay.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CV 20 Robin Anderson versus Kevin Anderson et al. Appearances are we have Catherine Zembrunnen appearing by telephone conference for Robin Anderson. We have Ryan Benson appearing by video conferencing for Deborah Anderson, Megan Horn, Caitlin Dugan, and David Anderson. And we also have Kevin Anderson appearing pro se by video. We're set today in this matter for a status conference. Mediation failed, and so we just need to get on the same track and figure out where we are going with this case. Ms. Zembrunnen, do you wish to please update the court? Is there anything that you would like to recommend, or is there any other chance of any kind of resolution?
I believe there is, Your Honor. It's my understanding that Kevin Anderson has conveyed his undivided 1/3 interest to Mr. Benson's clients, and so that there's now just my client's 1/3 and Mr. Benson's client's 2/3. If I'm correct on that, Mr. Benson?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And with that, then, Mr. Benson and I have spoken, and we are thinking that what we would do would proceed to share an appraiser to get the current market value of the properties and see if there's a way that we can actually physically divide the real estate so that there is an equal value between my client's 1/3 interest and Mr. Benson's client's 2/3 interest.
Okay. All right. So would you like another court date, or do you just want to try and see if you can work this out and let the court know? What are we thinking?
That's what I would think. I think we would be getting, hopefully agree on an appraiser here before too long and get the appraisal done. And once that's done, I would think we could give the court some indication within probably, I would think, 90 days anyway, Mr. Benson, you think?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I know we're looking for an independent appraiser, and my client previously used Nicole Johnson out of Cushing. So I'm thinking we could either use Mike Masterjohn or Sue Holmquist from Gibbons Appraisals out of Grantsburg.
Yep, I'll run both of those past my client, and we can hopefully, you know, get somebody on board here shortly.
All right, that all sounds great to the court. So I will just tickle this for 90 days to see if I have a review and an update from the parties. And if I don't have an update, then perhaps I will have my assistant schedule another status conference. But hopefully everything can move smoothly and maybe this can resolve.
Your Honor,
thank
and
you.
I think the only other thing is I'll maybe put together a stipulation to have Kevin Anderson dismissed from the case based on the agreement reached with my client. So.
All right, that sounds great.
Okay, thank you.
In this
All
courtroom
right, thank
session,
you.
a judge
We're
deals with
adjourned.
everything from missed court appearances and arrest warrants to ongoing criminal investigations and a family property dispute worth thousands of dollars. The hearing begins with multiple defendants failing to appear for their scheduled court dates, prompting the judge to issue warrants, revoke previously posted cash bonds, and assess penalties for failing to appear. One defendant arrives late after a warrant has already been issued and blames road construction, but the judge is not amused. After warning him that this is not the first time he has been late, the judge agrees to quash the warrant and give him one final chance to obtain his driver's license. However, the warning is crystal clear. If he is late again, he will likely be arrested. Don't be late, not 1 minute. The tone later shifts during a status hearing involving a defendant facing serious felony charges while waiting for DNA and firearm testing results. Instead of criticizing him, the judge praises his efforts to resolve multiple cases and rebuild his life, noting that his willingness to move forward says a lot about his current mindset. The session concludes with a civil property dispute between family members over inherited real estate. After mediation fails, attorneys reveal that one party has transferred his ownership interest, leaving the remaining sides to negotiate a fair division of the property. Rather than forcing a trial, the judge encourages both sides to obtain an independent appraisal and work toward a resolution over the next 90 days. What begins as a routine court docket becomes a mix of second chances, stern warnings, unresolved criminal investigations, and a family trying to settle a complicated property battle without spending years in court. Do you think judges should continue giving repeat late offenders second chances, or should a missed court appearance automatically result in arrest? Like and subscribe for more real courtroom moments.